Loan out Vector to me.
Vector contacted you about a Killik alliance. Why would you need him?
My superiors don't see the wisdom in Vector's advice. I do. Yet I lack the authority to force the issue.
Someone is blocking you?
Tarab, Sabini, the usual crew. If I'm to win them over, I need influence. Vector, with your ties from the service and the colony's knowledge, I could amass a string of victories. And the more I succeed through your consultations, the better chance your Killik Imperial alliance comes to pass.
What's your take on all this?
He wants us to play politics, but that is how things are accomplished.
Perceptive man. I'll be in touch with specifics.
We appreciate your help, Agent. We'll make it worthwhile, to you, to the Empire, and to the colony.
Seeing you return to this ship always warms my circuits, Master.
Agent, you recall we spoke to the diplomatic service about building an alliance between Empire and Killix? Fulner Eth, the man who offered his backing in return for our assistance, has asked us for his first favor.
What's our diplomat friend after?
Fulner wants our notes on various families and unaligned worlds in the Questal sector. He means to bring that sector into the Empire. We worked in Questal a long while, and we knew its people well. It's odd to see someone else take the reins.
You don't talk about your old life.
We don't often have a reason to think about it. We do miss negotiating, reaching out to understand people, synthesizing their needs. Dizana of the Lesai Nest says that desire makes us a better joiner. It's only small comfort.
You haven't forgotten your training. Even as Dawn Herald, you're an ambassador.
Perhaps. But seeing men like Fulner again, we think it's best if he handles negotiations. Apologies, Agent. This is something we need to think on more deeply. But we are glad you stand by us.
You wanted something, Vector?
We do not neglect our duties. We are Dawn Herald. We do this for the Nest. Agent, we've had another request from Fulner Eth, our ally inside the diplomatic service. We need to take a short leave.
I heard you talking to the emissaries of the Nest. Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. The distance from our kin is unusual and causes rifts. Fulner's stock is rising, but he needs further acclaim before he can push for a Killik Imperial alliance. He's asked us to visit a former Republic governor named Yogana Thanoth and win his cooperation by turning him into a joiner.
Give me the details on Thanoth. Who is this man and what makes him important?
Formerly of Ord Mantell, possessed of quite a few secrets the diplomatic service could make use of. The joining should be a gift, but we will find a way.
Whatever you decide, I'll back you. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're back. Did you find your man?
We spoke to the Republic governor. If you'll join us, we'll report the details to Fulner Eth.
My friends, it's been too long.
Fulner, we assume you've heard from Thanoth.
He contacted me from an Imperial transport. Apparently we promised to work with him. Not what I requested, but the service can make do.
There was no need to make him a joiner when he was amenable to discussion.
You haven't lost your touch as a diplomat, after all.
Not entirely, no.
You kept your promise. Thanoth's assistance resulted in my promotion. I will keep my promise to you. Some important people are waiting, Vector. They're very interested in a potential Killik alliance.
You arranged this?
As soon as I knew we could work together. Check the data I'm streaming to your main console.
Thank you, Fulner. Excuse us a moment, Agent.
It's like talking to a bug wearing a man's skin. I don't know how you stand it.
He's a brave man and a loyal Imperial.
You can't be serious. Those creatures are anathema to everything the Empire stands for. There's no place for great men in a hive mind. Only animal instinct. I'll be relieved when you people finish this scheme and get rid of the colony for good.
Agent, they listened. They don't understand yet, but they listened. The diplomatic service has requested my aid and wants to initiate relations with the colony.
Listen, Falna Earth is keeping his deal, but he's repulsed by Kilix. We can't trust him.
He admits it? We always did get an odd sense from him. It's out of his hands now, though. We should watch him, but we'll be focused on the future. Agent, we received a small gift from the diplomatic service in appreciation of our work with the Kilix. A package of wine, meat, and breadfruit, all imported from the colony worlds. Not inexpensive, and a bit extravagant during wartime.
The diplomatic service must be happy with you. Maybe you'll get your Killick treaty after all.
Maybe, but we'd rather they treated us as one of their own, not as a foreigner to be won over. In the meantime, you're welcome to help yourself. We may as well enjoy the taste of progress.
What do you have for me?
Encouraging news. Watch.
Dawn Herald, forgive the message, but our emissaries were out of reach and we couldn't wait to link with you. Imperial scout ships entered colony space and made contact yesterday. We traded in Membrosia, silk, and star maps. We could smell the men's fright, but they left in peace. Perhaps you were right after all.
A long way from a signed treaty, but it's a start.
You and that joiner seem to get along.
Dazana is a nestmate, and we find her insight illuminating. We're in touch with the diplomatic service as well. There's still resistance, but we're progressing. Kilix and Imperials may share space in our lifetime.
What's going on?
Agent, in our work with the diplomatic service, we find ourselves talking to people we once knew. We've been contemplating this.
Hello, Vector. It's Anora. I don't know if you remember me, but Bryson said he thought you would, and I wanted to talk to you. I know things didn't end well, but I never forgot. You need to get out of there. Come back to Drummond Cast and we'll get you help. We can undo what the Kilix did. There are still people who care about you.
We've watched it 17 times and meditated to the static.
You two used to be a couple?
We were nearly engaged to Anora very long ago. We never considered that there are people who want us restored to what we were. But watching this, feeling nothing, we know we're no longer who we were when we loved her.
People change, even without becoming part Killick. It's part of life.
We think you're right, but we had to hear it from another. And we are content. It is done, Agent. We can scent the pulse of your heart. We can taste particles of solar radiation bead like dew on our lips. We have undergone the chrysalis of tranquility, and we are reborn.
I don't know what that means, but I'm glad you're excited.
The chrysalis is a ritual of the Dawn Herald. It makes us stronger, better able to face the enemies of the nest, and enhances our link to the universe. You've brought us this far, and we will fight alongside you. We have news, Agent. We've been conferring lately with the ambassadors, moffs, speakers for the Sith, all with their own agendas and concerns, none with any love for the Killiks. But we swayed a few, and found ways around others. Now the diplomatic service has agreed to seek a treaty.
An alliance with the Killick colony. It's what you've been wanting.
What we've been working toward together. Some of the nests are still reluctant, Horrow and Manam in particular, but all parties involved have agreed to a summit. We'll preside over the negotiations ourselves.
I'm at your disposal. I want this to work.
So do we. Thank you, Agent. Imagine. Colony and Imperial representatives in one room. It shall be interesting. Agent, we've been speaking to the nests in preparation for the Killick Imperial Summit. They're so much in tune with their biology. The Colossalok are warriors as large as houses, and they're convinced the Empire should be crushed. But the Saras are weavers and shapers, and they're eager to trade.
I think you were used to Killick quirks by now.
From our nest on Alderaan, yes. But the colony is so much greater. We should return to our preparations. We'll talk later. We are set, Agent. Preparations for the Killick Imperial Summit are underway, and the first ambassadors are arriving on site. We're meeting on Alderaan, in the House of Thule. We couldn't think of a more appropriate place.
Alderaan it is. Where's my invitation?
You don't want to sit through it all. But there is a favor we'd like to ask. More than any other Imperial, you've seen the nests and how they function. Your word could carry weight. Before we leave, we'd appreciate your honest assessment. One final report that we can present to the Imperial Summit attendees.
An alliance with the Killicks would benefit the Empire immensely, and I'm not afraid to say so. I'll have a report to you by the time you reach Alderaan.
We look forward to it. Agent, the summit is over. It was not without incident. Dizana of the Lesai Nest is dead.
I thought things were looking up. How did the summit turn violent?
Fulner Eth, our contact in the diplomatic service, attempted to sabotage the proceedings. Dizana was caught in an explosion, saving an ambassador. And when we traced it to Fulner, he had a speech prepared.
Damn you! Listen to them. Do you want to ally the Empire with these creatures? Everything they do defies what we stand for. The Killicks are an abomination. Our empire is based on the notion that a great individual rises to the top, and the lesser masses follow. The Killick hive mind devours greatness, absorbs every possibility into a mire of primal instinct.
We found his words troubling, and his actions more so.
I expect that didn't help the talks.
No, but we reconvened after Fulner was gone. The colony allows billions of Killicks and joiners to serve something greater, the Nest consciousness. Just as Imperials serve the Sith and the Emperor. That is what we told the others. That is how we signed the treaty between the Empire and the Killicks.
It's been a long time coming, but you made it happen.
Both sides will open their borders to trade. Protocols will be set for military and diplomatic contact. You and Dizana, even Fulner, you all brought us to this point. Our future is hopeful.
Things are looking bright. Let's enjoy it while it lasts.
We end a verse in the song of the universe. Soon, we will hear another.
Vector, what's going on?
It's strange. Since the summit, our mind keeps drifting back to diplomacy, but we have nowhere to apply our skills. Still, we should be grateful Killick-Imperial relations are going well. And it's time we rededicated ourselves to your work.
Making allies is vital to what we do. I need you as a diplomat more than I need a soldier.
We don't intend to stop being a diplomat. We've been privileged over these past months. Until opportunity comes again, on to the less glamorous job we signed up for.
Yes, Vector?
Agent, we'll never be a great spy or covert assault operative. But you've helped us to be a diplomat and a Dawn Herald. You've been a brother to us, and we're thankful for your guidance.
There aren't many people I trust to save my life. I'm glad to have you at my side.
We received a message from the Killiks. The colony embraces the Imperial Alliance, and offered us the chance to become Dawn Herald to all nests. We refused, as our priorities are clear. We'll work with you and defend your legacy until the end.
Alright, time to start my romance. See if we can romance her.
Think the hottest smell is off my boots. Should have kicked in more faces while it lasted.
You talk about violence very casually.
I'm a casual girl. You and me against the galaxy. Just sweat, blasters, and good times.
We really need to get some privacy soon.
You just let me know, Agent. Me, I've got no shame. So we're clear. Imperial rations are nasty, and I lived on grubs and 2-credit wine for a year. They raise you on those things. No wonder you're a bunch of stiffs.
I was raised in the Chiss Ascendancy. We don't do Imperial rations.
Yeah, you're blue, but you still got the accent. Here's what I don't get. You got a little brass, you got a little style. You're not totally one of them. But you still stick around busting heads for the Empire when you could... whatever.
I get to lie, cheat, and murder, legally, and for profit.
I'll give you that, but you could do better. Me? I'm in long enough to lay low, pick up some cash, sort out some personal stuff you guys can help with. Then I'm gone.
Who knows? I show you a good time, you might change your mind.
You're fun, Agent, but you're not that fun.
You said you wanted to talk.
What? Oh, yeah, sorry. No idea what I was gonna say. Been distracted. Thinking about home.
I haven't seen Scylla, my people's homeworld, in ages.
So you know what it's like. Doesn't matter how things were, it still sticks in your head. Life was miserable on Ratatak. Backwards people living in caves. Big on tribal blood feuds. Almost got stoned to death when I was 12. That's when I knew I had to get out.
You're going to have to explain that. When you say stoned...
Rocks, fist-sized, thrown at me. My dad was from a cursed family, which is basically tribal propaganda for we want your land. Some great-grandfather of mine was a warlord. Conquer a few tribes and you're a cannibal demon of the summit.
How did your father and the others handle it?
Kept their pride, hid the loot. Not that I got anything, or I might have stuck around. I hitched a ride on a spice trafficker ship. Figured the big, civilized galaxy would have a place for me. I thought I was going to get accepted. I had to get tough.
You don't have to be tough. I'm here for you. Anything you need.
Can you stop for 1 minute? I try to tell you something and you're all over me. Just forget I said anything. You smell burnt flesh? That's my fingers. Gun overheated in the last fight. So, all that one-shot kill stuff you do, where'd you learn it?
It was part of my training. I can show you exercises if you like.
Yeah, I like getting off more than around a minute. I learned to shoot with a friend of mine. First year out of Ratatak, I was a mess. Me and Am Spechel hooked up on a tram freighter. She was running too. We stole a holdout blaster and shared it.
You said her name was Anspichel.
Twi'lek name. Think they say it easier. She had gang connections, so one time we were raiding the ship's cargo bay, planning to sell whatever we get. Turns out it was an exchange ship, syndicate stuff. We've just pried open the storage crates when we figure it out. We're dead meat, right?
With one holdout blaster, the odds weren't in your favor.
Best we can figure, I torch the place while Ampsby grabs the dockworker. Then we sit and wait for the exchange. Enforcers finally show. We blame the dockworker and say we came to stop him. Prove our exchange material. They bought it.
Risky. But I guess it paid off.
Best kind of risk. Amspechel ended up worse off later, but it was great for me. She was fun. We ever run into her, we should get together. Time of the century. Agent, we need to talk. I just heard from the Citadel. Your pals finally came through on a promise they made when I joined this outfit.
I'm not sure why that's cause for complaint.
Turns out they took a little long. I asked you guys to find Amspechel, old friend of mine. I told you about her. We hooked up after I left Rat Attack. Last time I saw her, she saved my life and got me to Hutta. I owe her big. Now she's in trouble.
You said she saved your life?
On Ord Mantell. I messed up and she covered my tracks. She crossed some exchange buddies on Nar Shaddaa. Report didn't give details, but I can guess how it went down. I'm gonna head over, kill the exchange, and save the girl. You should come with.
Say I help you, help your friend. Do we celebrate after?
Oh yeah. I've even got a surprise plan for us. You're gonna like it.
Travel in Nar Shaddaa. It's kind of why we left Cleo last, because we're gonna romance her and she's gonna have us.
History will remember your name. Not mine, but definitely yours.
That we have to go to. I think it's like 2 or 3 total.
Goodbye.
Can't live without me, huh?
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Holy shit, that's far.
Make me look good. All right, make me look good. Think that's most of the gang. Hey, Ansby, get out here.
You're rescuing me? What am I, your princess?
If you were a princess, you might be worth something.
Shut up and toss me a gun. Who's your friend?
You must be Anne Spichel. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Yeah? How'd a guy like you end up with her?
He has better taste than you think. Found him at Nemro the Hutt's place. But don't hold that against him.
Wasn't planning to. You guys timed it good. By the way, they were gonna hang me to broil on a holosign. You got a way off-world?
Grab your stuff and meet us at the spaceport. I can get you a ride.
Your friend's gorgeous. She doesn't compare to you.
Course not. Now, remember I said I had a surprise? There's a bounty on Anne Spichel. We saved her, we own her, now we're gonna sell her.
I suppose I should have seen that coming.
Look at me. I owed her for saving my life. But you know how she did that? She stuffed me in a box and shipped me to Hutta. I spent 12 weeks in muck working for a chem farmer. She humiliated me. I owe her for that, too.
Your friend? Your call. We'll meet her at the spaceport.
Always knew I liked you. And I promise, the money's gonna be good.
I mean, why not, you know? Right. Oh shit, wrong.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Thought I fast traveled there. To the spaceport. Yeah. It's fucked up, but you know, payback is a bitch.
Hey, you made it all right.
Yeah. Ran into one of Zenjo's guys. Left him a scar, but he's still breathing. So a ride sounds good right now.
Give me 20 minutes, I'll set you up. Keep her company. I'll be back soon.
I really do appreciate the help, but... Can I ask you something?
Ask anything you want.
Okay, this'll sound odd, but what did Cleo say about us? She tell you we've known each other for years? Met after she left her homeworld? Big, long sob story?
You're telling me it's not true?
She's a habitual liar. I knew her for 6 months, and she'd been on her own forever. I don't even know where she's really from. So I have to wonder, is she really here to help? Or am I in even worse trouble?
Cleo owed you her life. She's here to repay, that's all.
Right. Guess we just wait then.
Bro, because she could be lying to me, you know what I mean? Trying to get me to turn against Cleo.
Look who's back.
This the girl?
You set me up. You set me up!
Poor baby. I survived Hutta when you sent me there. If you can't take what this man put you through, you get what you deserve.
You can still let her go. Is this really what you want?
Yeah.
I swear I'll kill you. I'll kill you!
You play along pretty good. Here's your cut of the profits. Turns out she's worth a bundle.
If I ever go freelance, remind me to keep you around.
Who says you could get rid of me? Come on, we should celebrate. Rise and shine. Well, that didn't last. Cash from Anspecial is gone. Cheapskate bounty hunter. You and Ansby talk much when you were together? Swap stories about the old days? Gossip about me?
She said you were a habitual liar and that you'd...
No.
Well, that didn't last.
She said one time you tried to pull a scam on a Republic planning droid.
Yeah, that turned out to be a mess.
She knows I'm
Whole thing got me thinking, though. I've had a lot of partners over the years. Her, Nemro. Guy named Rawl used to hijack Republic supply ships. He had money, he had brass. How you think you measure up?
If I were to bet, I'd say Roll wasn't as exciting as me, otherwise he'd still be with him.
Huh. Okay, I guess that explains one. Still, seems weird that with all the nasty, smart, rich people I've been with, I ended up with you.
Fate's been kind to us. After all, our association has worked out well.
You're trying too hard, Agent. Learn to take a joke.
Nah.
Well, that didn't last.
I'm trying to...
She said one time... If I... We all need a break from the high life sometimes.
I'm just joking, Agent. Joking. Get used to it.
Yeah. Okay, so... We gotta remember, she likes kind of me joking around and...
Hey, Agent.
Kind of being her,
take a look
much.
at this.
Where is she?
I don't know. How would I know?
Cleo Janus and her Twi'lek associate was seen attacking exchange resources on Nar Shaddaa. Should I believe you wouldn't seek revenge? I want her last known location, and I want it now.
I love it. Listen to that little tremor in his voice. He's adorable.
He does say your name with fondness.
Ijel and I go way back. Soon as I show my face, he starts torturing people to track me down. He's been obsessed ever since we split up on Farstein. For an arms dealer, he's kind of sweet. Makes me feel wanted.
If you've got such a bond, why not let him find you?
Not much of a game then, is it? Of course, if he ever found me, I'd have to choose. Do I go back with the bad, nasty man? Or stick with the one I have?
Stick with me and you won't regret it.
So many promises. I'll keep you in the loop. Next recording gets out, we can watch it together. If you can guess who's been talking to Nemro the Hutt, you owe me a drink.
From your tone, I'd say I'm looking at her.
Bingo. If you don't have a bottle on you, I'll take my prize in cash. Me and the Crime King were wrapping up some old business, long story. But he let slip something interesting. Remember Yajal, my arms dealer cum stalker? He's been touching base with a lot of guys I used to work with, Nemro included.
Why would he be talking to Nemro?
He just wants information. Here's the problem. Now that Yajal's tipped his hand, some of my other ex-partners, the ones with grudges, they figure they need to hit me before Yajal does. We're talking people who should have moved on years ago. Guess I left a mark.
You do have a way with people. What should we expect?
I'm not gonna make a list, but first example who comes to mind, card shark named Todd Eagle. Not a lot of guts, but he was rich and cute. We lived the high life until I broke his heart. Bet he'll hire some sleaze bag to find me.
Tar Teagle Card Shark. Any other names?
Told you about your Jal role. Nemro and I are good. I'll let you know if anything else turns up. We might actually have to do something about this. All right, we've got a problem. I told you about my ex-partners, how they decided to come after me. Well, that's fine. I can deal with that. What's not fine is when random freaking bounty hunters come after me because they smell a trend.
Who's coming after you, Khalil?
Guy's called the Menace. Never worked with him, never dated him, never heard of him. He's tracking me down. Apparently got a rep as a duelist. Probably wants to auction me to anyone with a grudge.
This has gone far enough. We hunt him down and send a message.
I like it when you talk that way. I'll let you know when I have a plan. You and me, we're gonna get these people. Hey, I know I've been busy, but when are you gonna buy me that drink?
Tell me what you like and I'll fetch too.
First things first. I know how you treat girls on missions. You see someone you want, you go after her and make her want you too. It's a fun game for a while, but we both can play better. You agree?
I like a game that has challenge.
So let's take a walk and find a cantina. You don't know how to dance and hold a gun? I can show you sometime. Have to call it a night for now, though.
We don't have to. I'm sure the mission can wait.
Hey, it's been fun, but the mood's long gone. Get going before you bore me. So here's the deal. I've been working through the list of guys and gals who might come after me. Ex-partners, hookups, the usual. I think I know everyone who's a problem. We hit them first, we clean house, I'm home free. Ready to go?
I assume you put together a strategy.
Gotta keep busy somehow while you're lining up sniper shots. There's 4 targets. Roll my pirate, Yajal the arms dealer, Todd Teagle the card shark, and that bounty hunter who's following along. I've got locations, so all we need to do is show up and start shooting.
That'll work. Let's get started, shall we?
Flip a coin, see who we blast first.
Travel to Hutta. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Rise and shine. Hey, Rawl. How's the arm?
Roll. Khalil said you two go back a ways.
I wanted a bigger cut. You said no. We raided ships for a living. What did you think would happen? Forget that. Anyway, I've got a friend this time. Wait till you see him work.
I wasn't expecting a pirate to be so sentimental.
Oh, don't get him started.
Interesting. I hate killing a Wookiee. I never want to kill a Wookiee. But turns out we got to. Travel to Balmora. Okay then. Wookiees are my second favorite species. At least these aren't like far, these are like right when you get off the ship areas. And the spaceport.
Here's where my arms dealer buddy hangs out. Follow my lead. Hey, Flunky, where's Yajal?
I'll let him know you're here.
Khalil Janus, as I live and breathe. I didn't expect to find you at my shop.
No one else has got what you've got.
So very true. Tell me, have you brought my money so I can quit paying my thugs to harass you?
Don't forget your manners.
Yajal, this is my new partner.
My sympathies to you, stranger.
Yajal and I met when he was selling vibro round hard ammo to Uridonian mercs. Spotted each other's markings across the room.
We started working together, then it soured. Khalil decided, after nearly a year of supplying me with product, to play a little shell game. I lost a considerable sum and nearly went to prison.
I told you to put trackers on those cannons.
I'm a businessman, and I like her, so I'll call off my dogs if she recoups my losses. Otherwise, I can't leave her so pretty.
How would you like to run your business while on the Empire's blacklist?
It doesn't appeal. On the other hand, I've done deals with powerful people in my time. I'm sure some would look the other way. Kill them both, please.
Oh.
You and me, we're getting good.
Wasn't expecting that. I was expecting him just to like, be like, okay, I give up. I do want to do something. Hold on real quick.
See you.
I hope I'm good company. Leaving, sir.
What's up?
She's definitely pretty with the outfit on. Maybe I should have married her instead of trying to go for Cleo. But she did kill her father, so yeah, never mind. But she's really pretty. Cleo's just a little bit of crazy, but at least she doesn't kill her own family, you know? She just betrays people. I can live with that.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Cleo's more like an Imperial agent, like Cypher. Just doesn't get paid to be one. She's pretty much what my character's supposed to be. Or what a bounty hunter is supposed to be. I don't know. I think it's more my character's supposed to be. Infiltrate. And then just disappear and take everything. Should make for a good, like, a good agent. A good Cypher.
So this card player just need to get his people off my back.
Tell the Hutt I always appreciate a fan, but I don't need anyone to stake me.
Hello, Ta. Look who you found.
Cleo? Cleo, it's fantastic to see you. Who's your friend?
Cleo and I are very close associates. Is that a problem?
I don't appreciate your tone.
Hey, eyes on me. You want to tell me what you were thinking looking for me? Hiring investigators? Bribing dock managers?
I just wanted to find you.
You're messing with my life. A lot of people want me dead, and if you find me, a lot of other people find me too.
I didn't think I wanted you back with me. I want to share the penthouse again, and the money, and... I want you not to leave. Why'd you leave, Cleo?
You're not asking the questions. You listen good, you worm. I'm not going to let you ruin me.
So you'll kill me instead, for not giving up on you?
Cleo made her decision. Now you're only hurting her, and yourself.
I tried to keep her safe. I'm sorry.
Of course you're sorry. It's why I left you, Ta. You're boring. Let's go. Hope the next target's more interesting.
I wasn't gonna kill him because he loved her. He still loves her. The other people were understandable because, you know, they're actually looking for her, wanting either money or payback. And he was just wanting to love her again. Can't blame him.
can do something with this. You and me, we're getting good. So according to what I got, this is the last place anyone saw our bounty hunter. The Menace. Loser wants a piece of me just because everyone else does. We'll show him what it's like to be hunted.
How do you want to handle this one?
We hang around until someone comes home, or until we get bored. Keep your gun out. Think we got something.
Coolio, you haven't changed.
Do I know you?
You should.
Cleo's not even holding a gun.
Ona Querrit, the woman you left on Elysia, remember?
No way. You're kidding.
A pleasure to meet you.
Don't. You can go, but my business is with her.
She's Senator Querrit's daughter. Rich brat. I showed her how to live.
You seduced me into leaving my father, leaving Coruscant.
You got to see new places, hang with the Black Sun. Her dad didn't even cut off her accounts.
He thought I'd been kidnapped. When you disappeared, I cried for a month. I couldn't go home. But on Alderaan, they taught me how to duel, so I became this.
You can't tell me you were expecting this.
I've got to say, Ona, I didn't think you had it in you.
Now you know. Put down your weapons and surrender. I'm taking you, dead or alive.
I don't know what happened between you, but surely you can resolve this.
Well, what do you say?
I'm impressed, but I'm not apologizing.
Then we fight.
Oh, okay.
All right, make me look good.
Finally, we're done with her exes or whatever. Her ex-partners and exes and people she's betrayed. It's a lot of fucking people.
Welcome back, Master. I've just completed...
Let's go down that list again. Roll, check. Ijal, check. Tatigel, check. The Menace, check. You and me, Agent, we are freaking king and queen of the galaxy.
Tell the truth. Do your ex-partners even begin to compare?
Not anymore, they don't. Clean slate. Forget those losers. Forget the Empire if you want. You and me have got a future.
If we didn't, I'd be very disappointed.
Come on. Let's find somewhere nice and make a night of it. Spent enough time shooting today.
Oh.
That's enough for that. For the record, though, and I'm saying this once, I'm glad you were with me on this. Would have been different without you.
We got some action.
Hey, I'm worried your shooting's a little off. All that tech stuff weighing you down. But I'll make you a deal. You and me find a spot to practice, I'll help you out of your rut. No charge.
I can spare some time. Let's see what you can teach me.
Not more than you'll bother learning. Okay. As good as you are, someday someone's gonna smack you from behind while you're lining up a shot. Might even be me. Last time I felt like this was playing anarchist on Brental. My exes are gone, and I'm a free woman.
What does a free woman do with herself?
Well, I've got a lot of options. Might be time to move on. I could go after a big score, try something other than spy games. You could come with me.
You're not bad company. And I could use a change of pace.
Yeah. You and me traveling the galaxy. doing something. Getting into trouble. Haven't worked it out past that, but I'll let you know. So, here's what I figure. Every morning you get up, you exercise, you check your gear, you do your thing to prep. You've got flowcharts tattooed on your eyelids. Me, I'm lucky when I don't crawl out of bed drooling on the floor. How is it I keep up with you? Am I just that good, or does dirty fighting beat training after all?
I'd never argue your skills aren't impressive.
Admit it. We're a good team. You with the gimmicks and me with the rough stuff. We're not tripping over each other anymore. Took a while, but you and me, we're a synced-up death machine.
Give us a few more years, we'll be taking out star cruisers.
You set up the shot, I'll take it, Agent.
Hello, Kalia. What's going on?
Hey, so I've been thinking, with all the stuff I've told you about my past, we ever talk about the Brental anarchists?
You've mentioned their existence and that you worked with them. No details.
Then here's a morsel for you. We were the Revolutionary Edge Brigade. So was probably me and a dozen other guys. We blew up hollow relays, robbed banks, kidnapped politicos and corporate honchos. Did a lot of damage.
I suppose you were vicious in your youth.
I've mellowed. REB let me blow up stuff and call it progress. I wasn't really in it for the philosophy. Even so, there's times I look at who we work for now and, well, I never thought I'd end up helping a bunch of dictators, you know?
Dreams can be very different from reality.
Hey, you probably got it worse than me. Thing is, I'm actually pretty content. I've got money, company's decent. Even your squad's growing on me. Hypocrisy's a funny thing. See you around, Agent.
I hope I'm not prying. I overheard a bit of your conversation and couldn't help but wonder, have you noticed anything unusual about Kalio's behavior lately?
Less griping, more cheer. Other than that, no.
Interesting. I hadn't spotted that. However, I've noticed some encoded messages broadcast to and from the ship. Kalio has access to the relay, and I'm trying to assess all possibilities.
Let me know if anything happens, or if you find out more about those transmissions.
Of course. I always enjoy a puzzle.
Look, I'm sorry to dump this on you, but you're gonna need to live without me for a little while. It'll be quick, but I need time off to wrap up some personal things.
If you need to go, I won't keep you. Is there anything I can do?
Sweet of you to ask, but no.
And I was worried I'd miss your departure. Kalio, we've had our differences, but I wanted to wish you the best of luck. I'm sure the Wheezer and his Revolutionary Edge Brigade will be delighted to have you back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm surprised that you would permit this, though. Letting Kalio see her old anarchist friends must violate any number of Imperial regulations.
Clearly I haven't been filled in.
I've traced encoded messages sent from this ship to the leader of the Brental anarchists.
Look, it's not what you think. The Wheezer got in touch, said he needed help. Didn't say why, but I figure security's cracking down on the cell again.
Why didn't you say anything?
The Wheezer was good to me, so I thought I'd lend a hand. I didn't want to get anyone killed. I wanted to protect you. If you don't trust me, come back with me and watch my back. We'll buy him off somehow. Might actually survive that way.
All you had to do was ask.
Thank you. I'll get in touch with him. One call to set up the meeting.
I'll leave you to your work.
We're all set. The Wheezer will meet us at the Hutta spaceport. Just try to make this go without a fight. I don't need to lose either of you.
Isn't this the spaceport? Oh, I guess not. I guess this is the spaceport.
Remember, we're not here to make trouble. You start something, I get unhappy.
Callio, of all the gifts you've sent to me, this is truly the finest. A former Imperial intelligence agent. How marvelous.
Callio said you needed help. We are willing to work with you.
You believed her?
Weezer.
Callio has been selling information to the Revolutionary Edge Brigade ever since she joined the Empire.
What are you doing?
Imperial security data, spaceport blueprints, the names of powerful people, useful things. But now, she's gone beyond the call of duty.
As if I didn't see that coming.
Shut up. This wasn't what we...
Oh, fuck! She betrayed... Oh, fuck. But then again, we're a double agent, so it's
Remember.
like...
Callio.
Callio said you need...
What?
You've been selling our secrets to anarchists.
It's not how he makes it sound. This wasn't what we agreed.
Why bother keeping it private when your associate dies anyway? He's more useful dead than alive. His hands and eyes can get us through biometric security scans.
This isn't a harvest job.
Then I apologize for misreading our agreement, but this is too promising an opportunity to pass up.
Tell me what's going on. Tell me the truth.
Damn you, Agent. And damn you, Weezer, for making me do this.
Oh, I kind of want to say something.
I don't understand what you mean.
Callio has...
I don't understand.
Nope.
Remember... What?
Beyond the call of duty, how?
I deliver...
I don't want to fight you. I know Callio doesn't either. We can help each other.
I do not bargain with the...
Remember...
Callio.
What?
Beyond the call of duty, how?
By delivering you.
Shut up.
Why bother? He's more useful.
This isn't a...
Than I...
Oh, okay, because, like, we're a double agent, right? So, how would we feel about this? Like, we're still loyal to Jadis, right? But we're a double agent because the Empire sucks. So, fuck it.
I don't want to fight you. I know Callio doesn't either.
We'll just
we can help
roll
each
with
other.
what Cleo said.
I do not bargain with the enemy.
Damn you, Agent. And damn you, Weezer, for making me do this.
No mercy.
All right, make me look good.
I'm disappointed with you, Callio. You were never a believer, but siding with the Empire?
I didn't want to pick a side. So yeah, I sold him a few secrets. He paid better than you do, and it's not like I got you in trouble.
Why did you pick a side?
He promised he'd keep our deal quiet. If you lied to me, you'd be the one dead. But look, you don't need to worry. I didn't talk about the missions. I'm not stupid. He was into bombing spaceports and raiding transports, not espionage and conspiracies.
No real harm done. And the Weezer won't be a threat from now on. What say we put this behind us?
Are you serious? If I thought you'd be that way about it, I would have offered you a cut.
We've worked together a long time now. I knew what to expect.
I kinda like hearing that. Come on. Let's go home.
Not sure how I feel about it. But I mean, fuck the Empire. We're only with the Empire because of Darth Jadis.
Good to see you, Master. I applied a fresh
And
coat
to
of
be a
paint
double
to your
agent.
quarters.
Blasted. You know what today is? Today's the day I've worked with you longer than any of my exes.
Don't tell me you missed your chance to escape.
Normally at this point I'd skip out and go con someone new. But you've got me so freaking out of practice it's not worth the bother. So I'll make you a deal. I'll stick with you, you keep me comfortable. I can live with this setup.
You're far too pleased with yourself to go anywhere.
Don't test me on that. Tell you what, I'll make it easier to live with. I've given up teaching you anything, but we ever get someone new, I'll show them the ancient blood traditions of rat attack, and maybe how to down a Rhodian ale without puking. You smell like sweat and plasma burns. I like it. How long have we got to ourselves? You know, before duty calls, the world goes to hell, all that.
I can arrange some time together if you want.
Yes, I want. You've been working hard, I've been working hard. We're both keyed up. I was thinking we could slip off the ship and celebrate your birthday.
Were you thinking dinner, drinks, maybe some dancing?
Yeah, something like that. This could be a very good night for you, Agent.
Well, I'm sure we can find something worth celebrating.
Say it with me. I'm better than Temple in every possible way.
You're better than Temple. In every possible way.
Good boy. But for now, I'm wiped. Let's find someone to shoot.
You wanted to talk?
Hey, you're looking nice. Can we do this a little later? I've got something going on.
Let me know when you're free.
Cleo, why don't we go back to my place? It's a lot warmer than... Oh.
Get out of here, Devin.
It's Dibbin.
Out.
Dibbin.
No need to hurry out. It's good to meet you, Dibbin.
You too. Look, she said it was her ship. I don't want to cause problems, so I'll just go.
Wait, I'm kind of interested. Hold on.
You wanted to talk?
Hey, can we...
Damn, she's over here just betraying me like that?
Get out.
Congratulations. You went home with the wrong girl. And now you're in a bad place.
I swear I don't want trouble. I'm gonna go. You can...
You wanted to talk?
Hey, you're looking nice. Can we do this?
Hey.
Let me know when you're free.
Get out.
Who is this man and why is he on my ship?
And take your shirt with you.
No.
You wanted to talk.
Hey, can we...
And it's gotta be one of the others.
Hey, can we...
And it's gotta be one of the others. Please, Devin, stay. Nah, he made a mistake.
Congratulations. You went home with the wrong girl. And now you're in a bad place.
I swear I don't want trouble. I'm gonna go.
Oh, I like that.
You can keep my clothes.
I like this one.
Sorry, he's just a guy. I think he's a dock worker or something. I found him the other night. We had a few drinks and I brought him here. Not a big deal, okay?
If it's not a big deal, you could have been up front.
Sorry, I didn't want you to know. Figured you'd get all possessive like we bonded for life. If you've got a problem, deal with it. I don't owe you anything.
You may not owe me, but I thought there was something between us. You seem to be saying there's not.
That's not what I said. And don't get all mopey. Look, I've got a headache and I need a shower. We can talk later or something.
She's still my girl. I scared that guy off. Don't worry.
I'm sorry, I'm not authorized to discuss that.
Come on, I've been here longer than you. Hey, Agent.
They're both wearing the same outfit.
I'm sorry, I'm not authorized to discuss that.
Come on, I've been here longer than you. Hey, Agent. You and the ensign, she doing much for you these days?
Ensign Temple has her charms, but they're a bit old-fashioned.
Sir.
Guess some guys like that kind of thing.
Sir, I wanted to talk to you about Operative Dejanis. I hadn't fully realized what your relationship was.
She knew, didn't have the guts to say something. Go on. Tell her you're ready for someone fresh.
You were fun while things lasted.
Damn!
That's all I needed to know. Excuse me.
I felt bad, but she killed her
Okay,
father.
I could have been nicer to her, but it's so hard. I'm used to setups where you just squeeze guys or girls for whatever they're worth and toss them. Creeps me out a little to do things different.
I'm not used to a relationship like this either, Kalia.
I didn't say I wanted sympathy. Look, I like you. But I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know why you stick around. I don't want you to be surprised if I shoot this thing in the head.
Like when you cheated on me?
You're talking about that man you brought aboard the ship.
I don't know, maybe. I'm not...
I'm
you...
Care to explain all this?
Sir, I wanted to talk to you about...
You were fun.
That...
Okay, I'm creep...
Our relationship creeps you out.
A little, yeah. Look, I like you.
Nope. I like the other one better.
I'm
you...
Okay. You were fun.
That's...
Okay, I'm creep...
I'm not used to a relationship like this either.
I didn't say... Look, I don't...
For what it's worth, I like you a great deal as well. That's why I stick around.
Okay, that's enough of that. I'm gonna go check the cargo space. You wanna come with me? Great. But we don't talk. Got it? So look, Agent. I'm at the cantina last night and this Deveronian guy buys me a drink, wants to dance. I start thinking, you and me have been pretty good together, right? So that means I'm supposed to be all loyal to you.
That is usually how it goes in this sort of relationship.
I figure I don't need the temptation, but men aren't going to stop flocking to me. So something's got to change. First option is I dump you. I see all the men I want. Easy.
You know what's funny is I have a wife on Voss, and I'm over here with two girls on the ship, and then I ended up just choosing Cleo.
What's the second option?
Second option is I find some better excuse to get rid of these losers. Something to wave in their face. So, you gonna get me a wedding ring or what?
There's no one in the world I'd rather spend my life with.
Don't be a girl just because I'm sticking around. Start with the ring and make it a good one.
Looks like I'm getting married twice. I'll have a wife on Voss and a wife that travels with me.
It's gonna be good, Agent. You and me.
Alright, I'm gonna end stream there. We went much longer than anticipated.
Watch your back.
Agent.
But I'm gonna end stream there, and next time I guess we'll start alone. See you guys later. Oh, I feel bad for her too, but she also killed her father, so I don't feel that bad.